Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
SoulCalibur 2 was pretty much an instant classic. If you've never played it before, well, you know what? Now might be a very good time. SoulCalibur 2 HD Online is an all-around fantastic remaster. Textures are crisper than ever before, character models look extremely detailed, and to be perfectly honest, if it weren't for hair physics being improved so much during the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era, I'm sure a heck of a lot of people would have looked at this download and assumed the game was made for those platforms. That's how much care and attention went into this port. Level design and overall graphic quality has always been one of the strong points of the series, and it's amazing how well the overall look of the game holds up some 10 years after its original release. It's pretty damn impressive, and when you see it in motion, it makes you wonder why more companies don't invest in HD remakes like this. The audio is equally impressive, as the soundtrack and audio effects have all been digitally remastered for Dolby Digital 5.1, and they all sound wonderful. The superb gameplay modes you remember from the original all make their way back. We're talking arcade, versus, training, team battle, time attack, and the phenomenal Weapon Master mode. Weapon Master mode is where you'll pretty much spend the majority of your time in single player, and features what would probably equate to a deep story mode in a modern day fighter. You select your character, tackle various objective-based missions, and away you go. Sometimes it's as simple as beat 3 characters with your only one character with the same health, or sometimes your health will just increase just a little bit, and other times it's something like complete a round without blocking, and so on. As you progress, you earn points which can then be used to unlock a wide assortment of goodies, from additional characters to weapons and costume colors. The core gameplay remains as tight as ever. Don't really have anything else to say. It was near perfect years ago and holds up perfectly today. Great touch, by the way, adding Spawn and Hiachi to the mix, but I know a lot of you would have loved to have seen Link make an appearance, but you never really should have expected that because the character is a Nintendo created character, so the only way that could have ever happened is if the game would have been made for the Wii U. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't, because that would have been an awesome exclusive for the Wii U, and I guarantee you sales would have been extremely high. I appreciate the inclusion of an online mode for the die-hard fighting fans, but it's about as bare bones as you can imagine. Featuring only a ranked and player match mode, there's really not much to see. Player match is far too basic to be really useful or fun, as if you create a private match, or even a public one for that matter, as soon as the fight is over with, you're boom, kicked out and placed back into the menu screen. You can't create a fight list and slowly invite your friends and work your way through the list one after another. There's also no Spectator Mode. What's up with that? So like I said, it's really basic, but I guess you could look at it, well, at least there is an online mode, sort of. And speaking of online modes, fighters live and die based on their netcode, and I'm kind of sad to say that thus far, SoulCalibur 2 HD Online features a really lackluster netcode. All the online matches I played featured input lag, making parrying impossible and blocking a real pain. If you're a casual fan, odds are you won't really notice too much, but for the hardcore fighting fans out there, that could be a deal breaker. Overall, SoulCalibur 2 Online HD or whatever it's called is a fantastic game for those who love the original, or just looking into getting into the series as a whole. While I wish the online mode was greatly improved, the core gameplay and overall package remains highly impressive. If you're into fighting games, this is certainly one to check out for around $20. For the full written review, hit up projectcoe.com.